Hello and welcome. Prepare for a long video, but I will try to give the video as much story as possible. Hello everyone, so today's mine exploration is a little special since it requires a lot of different things. We have with me an inflatable rubber boat, I have waders, I have climbing gear, I have rain clothes, I have like everything. So today will be very special and I hope that we get to that point that we want. Stefan did arrive dead sharp at agreed time, and we packed everything on our sack barrows and started our walk to the mine. We knew that it would be a tricky walk due to all the fallen trees that were in the way, and this is Stefan's third visit to this mine and my first. Stefan has only visited this one in the winter, since it required that you get past some water after the first descent. But since I am a little eager to get down, we will try to find a good way before all the snow and ice, and we hope that things will be a little drier. You will understand later. We arrived, and here you can see the entrance to our adventure today, and we agreed that I would try to find a way to dry ground first. So I put my waders on and geared up. I'm using neoprene waders since they have a little stretch, are thicker and warmer than rubber ones. I started to find my way down and got rid of some loose boulders on my way down. Here I have reached the bottom, and luckily there is a ledge along the side of the wall that gets me all the way into dry ground. Det här går vägen. Det här kommer gå. Jajamän. Fast mark. We then started to lower all the rope we needed for the next step.
Stopp!
And here you can see the next step. And it's a 80 meter or 262 feet deep ladderway that has served as an old emergency exit. I did go first, and as you can see, it is a moist and dirty climb. The ladderway is quite narrow, and at some places you really need to squeeze yourself through. And alongside of the ladders, a chute is running, probably to be able to hoist a stretcher if needed. And this is what I was talking about a little earlier. We had hoped that this part would be a little drier than it was today. I'm now standing at the bottom of the ladderway, and the last ladder is missing, but it's up there on the right. And they decided at some point to lift it up to prevent people to get either up or down. We now entered what we call the drilling room. Drills are nicely stacked at the walls, and a nice old lamp armature is laying on the ground. This is the next step. We will go a little further down to the water level.
Den här gamla hitrån, den är fan bättre.
Den nya?
Den här.
Ja.
Jag hade den kört på första tiden.
Finally at the water level, and first we are greeted by this ore chute. Next, there is a raised ladder where we need to investigate if it would hide a tunnel or something. but unfortunately not. We continue, and the water is very clear and reveals the train tracks. Also found the train track switch. Here we found some Dynamex leaning against the wall. And here is some more. And what I understand of this modern type of dynamite is that they are a lot stable than they were way back. But I act really careful around this area. Finally we got to the ore carts that I wanted to see. Really amazing to see them in the distance and reaching them. Standing here as a monument of hard work, rusting away, but they will for sure be here for a long time until they close the circle. Stefan is now preparing some rope, since we were a little interested of the shaft that's right next to the ore carts. Water is constantly flowing down the shaft, and you can hear that it's water at the very bottom, and it's deep. But unfortunately there was no visible tunnels, only a square hole at the bottom. We then started our way back to start climbing the ladders once again, since we knew that it would take a long time to reach the surface again.
Jo.
Stefan did go first, and I last to collect the rope. I actually enjoyed the loneliness and the moment. And it was here in the dark that I recorded my improvisation when waiting on my turn to climb a little bit upwards. And when we was climbing this ladder way, I got out of the way when Stefan was climbing, not to risk to be hit by any falling debris or something.
Är det här sista?
Ja.
Ja.
It felt good to surface again. We both did a pre-wash of ourselves and the gear in the water before climbing up to the ground level.
Nej, nu kommer jag. Tänkte jag.
And as always, the rucksack limits your climbing technique. Too back heavy, so you limit your technique to frog technique and not rope walking.
Oh. Woohoo.
Nice to get rid of the waders and change some clothes and pack. I did wave goodbye of the mine, since this could be the one and only visit for me to this mine, but you will never know. Big thanks for watching this long. Make sure to write your comments or questions in the comment section below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider subscribing to my channel. See you next time. Bye.